Hi friends, today we're going to be getting out of a funk. If you don't know, I've been sick with a sinus infection, so I've sort of just felt out of it, a little bit off, not productive, all that sort of stuff since being sick and just in general. So today we're gonna be getting right back into things and getting out of this funk since I am feeling better. So I'm just doing my morning chores, when I wake up. Love to watch the birds, they're just so cute. I always gotta give my cat some treats in the morning. Count how many times I put hand sanitizer on this video or wash my hands, because I think you'll be surprised at how often I do that. I have not really been eating, so I wanted to make myself some breakfast this morning. Those were the old avocados from one of my other videos, and these ones weren't ready yet, so we're not gonna make avocado toast, but that's fine. We can just make something else. So I figured I would just make scrambled eggs with bacon and some fruit. This is definitely one of my favorite meals. The protein's all good. I haven't really had a lot of protein. I'm really bad about that. Protein's key. I don't know, I just feel like it's a good start to the day, especially since I haven't been eating. I kind of left the eggs in there too long, so it almost turned into an omelet, but that's fine. It still came out fine. I just wanted to make myself a big breakfast because I need it. I need the food. Who else loves fruit? Fruit is seriously one of the best inventions ever. I love fruit. I could eat fruit all day. It's amazing. Make sure you guys wash your fruit. Sometimes I'm bad at that, but I'm trying to get better at it. I know it's really bad if you don't wash your fruit.
Bruh.
Okay, so then I just sat down, ate my breakfast. Y'all, if this is your sign to go make breakfast, go do it. Like, pause the video, go make breakfast, and you can come back when you're eating or when you're done eating. Just go eat a meal. We gotta feed ourselves, y'all. My dog, this is so funny. She loves, like, when the washer spins. She thinks it's so funny.
You're so cute.
I think it just confuses her, like, what the heck. But yeah, I needed to do a lot of laundry. I have a lot of laundry to do, so that's what we're doing today. I've been really slacking on that, so I just had a bunch to do. I also need to shower. I need to put the towels away. Again, really just doing my chores and get in the shower, because we're not going to be able to get out of a funk if we're not feeling not funky. That was so bad. I'm so bad at voiceovers. That's fine. Hygiene is key, so make sure y'all are taking care of yourself. I know personally for me, when I'm like in a funk and I'm just not feeling the best, it's really easy for me to like not take care of myself the way I should be. So we're changing that today. We're doing our skincare that I haven't done in a while, and we're getting back into that swing of things. I was being really consistent with that, and then I stopped, and it was making me really sad, so I need to get better at that. Hi guys, I know I haven't talked at all in this video yet, but hi, welcome to my video, even though you've already been watching it for a bit, but hi. I'm actually about to play Uno online with one of my friends from high school. We used to do this all the time sophomore year of high school. Sophomore year was like the year we started playing Uno online, but I just like randomly thought of it last night. Sorry, my voice is gonna be whack. I'm feeling a lot better from being sick. I obviously clearly don't sound better, but I'm feeling a lot better. Like I was actually up to do things like this today and be productive. My dog, I wish y'all saw how she just flopped on the couch. Oh, I'm gonna try. That was the cutest thing. She was like sitting and then she just plopped. Yeah, I obviously don't sound better, but I am feeling better. My energy is up. I was up to actually like make myself a meal this morning, and thought it'd be fun to play Uno. So we always hop on a call. And what's really cool about, this isn't sponsored by the way, what's really cool about playing Uno online, I'm sorry, this is just gonna be what my voice sounds like. Hopefully the voiceover isn't me sounding like this, but who knows at this point. It depends on when I edit it and when I'm better. What's really cool about this Uno thing is I can't take myself seriously. You team up. So you play against real people, obviously. Like me and Devin will be teamed up, but we each have our own Uno cards. And then we're against 2 other people who are teamed up. So basically, if Devin gets Uno, then I get Uno as well. Like I just win because I'm teamed with him. Same with like the other team. If one person wins on their team, then they both win. Like I can see his cards and he can see mine. So we can tell each other like, hey, do that. Like we can kind of sense like, I don't know. We've just done this so much that we can sense what's the best move, and because we're on call we'll be like, hey, do this one, do this. It's just really fun. I really recommend this game, especially if you have a friend who you'd play with. You know, if you like to play Uno, it might seem boring being teamed up, but it's actually a lot of fun when you like strategize and you get the like win streaks. It's so much fun. So I'm really excited. I don't even remember the last time we played this together, but I just randomly thought of it last night. So all right, I guess oh my gosh, I just realized he's gonna hear me sound like this. I gotta make sure I still have the app, but is it like, oh yeah, it's like Uno. By the way, if I sound at any point like a dying frog, it's because I'm sick, so don't mind that. I haven't logged in for 241 days. That's unacceptable. Bella! What? I didn't even see they had one card. Oh, not the time. I'm playing Uno, not Van or Peace and Fluff. But I'll play that later, okay? You play with your toy. 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll see if this will help. You know.
You're right, I do know.
Pablo de Pablo. Scoop. Well, BGCI, you know too, so.
Ha. Ha.
Yo, what the? Let me just get my awards real quick. Alright, let me do my golden scratch. It's an easy win.
After I place my red reverse, do your +4. Use your wild, make it red.
Yo, Mel, chill out.
Joke's on you.
Boom.
I still need it to be red.
Yo, Mel, change
Alright.
Devin with the yellow. What?
They got me.
Yo, yo, yo. Is there music? Nah. Hey, Bella. So I ended up making chocolate pancakes. I just randomly thought of that bit while there. So it's funny, they're actually meant to be muffins. But I saw a post where someone just added a certain amount of milk and an egg and it made pancakes. And I was like, okay, that seems lit. And now I haven't made pancakes in probably 4 years. They're also not meant to be pancakes, but it's fine. There's chocolate chip. Not really coming out the best, but
Molly on me.
it's okay. Yeah, no, Manette. That's Manette we shoot. This is what we're working with, y'all. I made one really big one. My camera died. Kara just asked me, do you have like a battery station where you charge your camera battery? And I go, yeah, it's upstairs in my Build-A-Bear workshop. Okay guys, so it died, but I was trying to show you that I made this. We already tried them off camera. Pretty much the bottom got most of the chocolate chips. I made one really big one with dark chocolate chips. They're like not pretty at all, but tastes good. I'm gonna get mine with some syrup.
If the food don't look good but tastes good, that's a win.
Hear that? Doesn't always gotta look pretty. Let's try it with the syrup now though. 2 meals in a day, that's a vibe. Today for breakfast, Kara had crackers and a granola bar. For lunch, she's having pancakes that are supposed to be muffins. Chicken strips? This expires on my birthday.
What?
Yeah. Oh. Alright, let's try it, y'all. And I'll try dark chocolate. The backside got burnt, so we don't have to look at that side. This one's a little bit cold.
Uh-oh.
It's gotta be drenched in syrup.
My leg is dusty.
Dog syrup?
Yeah, dog syrup. Oh, you didn't call her and do all that.
Yummy. Anyone want some syrup for your waffles? Cheers, guys. Cheers to another meal. Because I've barely been eating, so. Oh yeah, that backside was burnt. Really adds to the final touch. Really makes you realize what you're eating. Sometimes you'll forget. Maybe eating what I just have.
Wait, we had dinner? Yeah, it was 2 minutes ago. You're telling me people eat? I totally forgot about that part.
Oh my god.
Looks like I better get fixed up in my builder.
That was great.
Bye guys, stop staring at me. Go to the workshop. What did you say?
That was awesome.
Store these muffins. You guys like my muffins? I burned chocolate chip flat muffins. I think April Fool's Day I should make people muffins. Guys, I made chocolate chip muffins. Those are pancakes. No. Read the box. It said muffins. Oh no, I don't know if I'm ready to laugh yet. Look at the coffers going.
I can't breathe.
You need to go to the workshop and get fixed up. If you really can't breathe, that might be a Stuffing's emergency.
I'm crying.
Or you could just take a breath.
Oh man.
You got the sniffles? Have a whiffle. Guys, what did I say about the private? Psych! Get it, bring it back. Good girl.
High five. Good. Yes. Oh. Glad I got out there, but it is chilly. Every week I make my stepdad brownies. He loves them. It's been a tradition for I don't even know how long. It's just a thing. I make him brownies. I love it. Brownies are just the best, y'all. This is the part I dread. I dread folding clothes, but you know what? We gotta get it done. Usually I'll just leave them there in my hamper, just unfolded, but not today. I need to hang those up. Who doesn't love a made bed, y'all? We love that. And of course I gotta spray my little aromatherapy because this helps me sleep better. Hi friends, so it's the next day. I kind of wanted to make this to where yesterday was a really productive day and then today we can do a little bit more self-care. That's what helps me sort of get out of a funk. When I am in one, I'm very unproductive and it makes me feel even worse because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm feeling like this, I'm not even doing anything. So I like to have my like productive day, makes me feel good, I got stuff done. And then it's important to do self-care as well, because a lot of the time when you're in a funk, you're also not taking care of yourself. So that includes drinking enough water. I got my water here with me. I'm usually pretty good about drinking enough water, but when I was sick, I was not drinking enough, which is not good. Anyways, right now I'm going to paint my nails because I've been needing to do that, if you can't already tell. And I want to paint it this pretty blue color. It's called Sail La Vie, so like sea la vie but sail. And obviously I got the clear. And while I paint my nails, I'm gonna listen to a Skepi podcast. I love his podcast. I think you guys will as well. They're so easy to listen to, so engaging. It's like my favorite podcast right now. I'm on the 21st episode. I'm going in order. He literally filmed this one last year, but I just want to go in order. He has 76 of them as I'm filming this. He posts every Sunday. So good. And I figured you guys could listen with me. Obviously, I'm not gonna like play the whole thing in here, but just some things because I really think you guys will like his podcast, so we can kind of listen together. So this one is called What I Learned from Rich People, and I'm already into it a little bit. I didn't think I would like this one. I was like, okay, rich people, who cares? But no matter what the topic is, there's always something you get from it, and you like thank yourself for listening. So I'm gonna shut up. Let's paint my nails. You guys can listen, watch me paint my nails. His podcasts are so good. His energy, he's so good at like this. He's also a life coach, so it makes sense. But yeah, I might put my hair back so it might get in my way. Also, the TV's on, so that's gonna change color. It's fine.
An important thing to remember is setbacks only exist if there's been progress. I look at shit as a failure. I'm like, nah, I tried 4 things already. I'm like, no, they all failed. So I look at it as a failure. But it's not a failure if I keep going. It's only a failure if you stop trying. I'm just trying to look at shit as like a redirection. Commit to figuring it out and you will. Successful people do not cut off their forward moving energy. They walk in the direction of it. That's a huge realization I had. The day I had the idea to start a podcast, I just got the fuck up and did it. I, for once in my life, was like, I'm done overthinking shit. I just was like, fuck it. Even if it doesn't go anywhere, I at least had fun. But I was like, let's just do it. And because I followed that forward moving energy that one day, it's got me to where I am now. I was at a point where I was so tired of talking myself out of taking actions that I was just like, you know what? This podcast is going to be the one thing I don't overthink. I'm just going to go for it and just do it. And it's been the one thing that has been the most rewarding for me. Really successful people are not afraid to look like an asshole. So when they have a goal and they decide that they want something, they're gonna go for it. And they don't let potentially looking like a bad person or looking like an asshole get in their way. So if they need to take certain actions to get to where they want to go, they're gonna do it. They prioritize their goal and they go for it. And I'm gonna be unapologetic about it. But with doing that, the people around me are about to think I'm a dick because I'm not going to be hanging out with my friends. I'm not going to be going out to party anymore. I'm about to neglect all the relationships in my life to a certain extent. And I feel bad about that. But I need to do what I need to do to get to my goals. But if I sat here and stressed myself out and told myself all the reasons why I need to be a good friend and how I'm a bad friend if I start focusing on myself. No, if what I want to spend my time on is what I want to spend my time on because I have goals, then so be it. If people aren't understanding of that, I'm sorry. No love lost. I still care about you, but I need to do what's best for me. Worrying about what people are thinking of me and worrying about people's reactions to me is holding me the back from what I want. So now I get to pick one. If you want to achieve your goals, you have to go for them. I have to pick me if I actually want to get to a life that I want to live. I'm the type to make the best out of a situation. Like, even if we're stuck in a shitty fucking situation, I'm gonna find a way to have fun. Because sometimes there are situations where there's nothing you can control to change the situation, so you might as well have fun while you're in it. Look for all the ways that you can control the outcome and you can control the quality of the position that you're in. If you like this podcast, I just have one request, and it's that you go leave me a 5-star rating. Thank you so much.
I hope y'all like that. Again, the full link to that is down below. I'm obviously not done yet, so I'm going to listen to the next one. 22nd one, being insecure and how to stop. Ooh, I'm excited for this. Yeah, that's something I've struggled with, so let's listen.
Hi friends. Today we're going to talk about being insecure. Like, I'm going to just go ahead and just start this episode off the bat. We ain't got no time to waste. What if we die? You know? Let's just get into it. I'm talking about the insecure feeling of like, you just have something wrong with you that you don't know what it is. We're just gonna go into how you got fucked up as a kid. Basically. My whole thing that I've learned about feeling insecure was that anytime something bad would happen to me, I would make it mean that something was wrong or bad about me. And a lot of times there's situations where you can't control what's going on or you don't have an explanation. And when I was younger, I just adopted that. Every time something would happen, it was just like, oh, it's my fault. It was like, oh, it's because something's wrong with me. Like when someone didn't pick me or I felt like my parents liked someone else's kids more than me, like I would just be like, oh, like there's just something wrong with me then or whatever. When I was younger, telling myself, oh, there's just something wrong with me, put the blame onto me. So like when I didn't understand why a situation was going on or something hurt me or someone like treated me bad, I didn't know why they did it. But telling myself, oh, it's because of something's wrong with me or I did something wrong, telling myself that put the responsibility on me. And what that does is gives me a sense of control over the situation. Because if I'm the issue, I can change. I can figure out what's wrong with me and I can fix it. I was like, we're going to figure out what's wrong with us so that people stop hurting us. And that right there will make you feel more empowered than facing the reality of people just are treating me bad. Like you're facing powerlessness. So I tried to become everything that everybody else wanted, especially my parents. You guys see so much range in my personality and range in everything about me. It's because I've done so much trying to gain approval, and I've changed myself in so many ways, and I've become so many different versions of myself, and I've just tried so hard to gain the approval from others since I can remember that I lost myself. And it got to the point where I kept telling myself, like when I would become a new version of myself because I thought that's what my parents would want, I would still feel the same, like not prioritized, not really wanted. And then I would just tell myself the same thing. Oh, it's just because there's something wrong with me. Let me try something else. And then I got to a point where I was so frustrated of like, what the f*** is the something else? I've had this issue with everyone, even with friends. Like I've said before in the podcast, I've never felt someone's favorite. I never dated really. Like in school growing up, I never dated until I'm 21. And that relationship was a goddamn mother shit show. What you need to do is start seeing and looking for the other possibilities that don't have anything to do with something being wrong with you. Just stop immediately attacking yourself when something doesn't go the way you want. Like anytime someone would look at me funny, I'm like, what the f*** are you looking at? The shit that rocked me. So when I started my app, I was like, okay, I was trying to get it like out there. I'm like, obviously I can see that my app is 10 times better quality than these other apps. And these other apps have like millions of downloads and millions of users. And I was struggling to even get 100 downloads on my app. I was doing everything I was supposed to do, but I was not getting shit. So I was getting very like hopeless. And I'm just like, God, damn, bro, like my app was just not growing. Nobody like downloaded my app and like got it. So I was like, what the literal And then that thought came up. Well, Leo, it just must be because something's wrong with you. You knew this since you were little. Like it's just been a thing. So why did you expect it to be any different? I don't think there's anything wrong with me. Like I was at the point where I was like, no way, it's me. Like repelling myself. I'm some kind of like vibrational repellent from what the I want, like success or whatever. And it led me to a point of like a meltdown. If it's not about me, something being wrong with me, and it's not about the quality of my app because I can clearly see that it's great, what the is the issue? So I realized I need to try to find people that are going to value my app. So I was like, okay, Leo, where are the people that are committed to self-awareness and committed to growth? And I realized in that moment, they're not on Facebook, scrolling Facebook all day where I'm putting my ads. People that are distracting themselves from their life on social media and just scrolling mindlessly are not the ones that are going to be able to appreciate the life-changing shit in my app. Like they don't want to change their life. They want to cope with their life. That's why they got their phone in front of their face and they're scrolling everything. That whole situation really had nothing to do with me as a person or anything being wrong with me at the core. It was about the way I was going about trying to get downloads and people to use my app.
Hi. No, I just grabbed my camera and it's not gonna focus because my...
You guys, my camera died mid-plank, like literally. Watch, just gonna... Just wait for it. I won't edit this out so you guys don't... It's flashing. It's gonna turn off. Yeah, I'll change the battery when I go back upstairs, but I went to grab the camera to show you this, and I don't know where it came off, but my nail, can you see, just got messed up. Nails are so, like, deceiving. I don't even know if that's the word. They're, like, dry, but you have to be very careful with any pressure that goes on it, because that'll happen. So, like, they're dry, you know, I can touch them, it's not coming off, but, like, you can't, you know. So now I gotta redo this, but I wanted to share with you guys, I also saw a notification on my phone from, it's a YouTube video from Alyssa Howard. She just posted a video 40 minutes ago of like her trying to get out of a funk. What the heck? I will literally put the screenshot on the screen here. You can see May 18th, I started filming this yesterday, so the video wasn't even up yet. Even if it was, if I got inspiration from her to like get out of a funk, that's different, but what are the odds? She's one of my favorite YouTubers. She posts a video of a video that I'm filming right now. What? That's crazy. I just feel like nobody really posts those type of videos. Okay, let's redo this nail. It's okay. No, okay. I was already telling y'all that we're on the same wavelength here. Gosh, I still sound so sick, but I'm literally not. It's just my throat is being weird. And as I'm repainting this nail, I was like, oh, you might as well watch it, you know, give you something to do. The second I go on to watch, I noticed she was doing a voiceover, and that's, I already had in my mind like how I was gonna film this video was that there was a lot of it was gonna be a voiceover. You guys obviously saw I wasn't like talking to you most of it, so what else was I gonna do? A voiceover. And I never do that. I never film like that. I never do voiceovers really. And I was like, oh, in this video I will. And she never does voiceovers, and in this video she is. Like maybe it's just this type of video people do voiceovers, I don't know, but what the heck. And then she got right into journaling. I was just about to go do that before this happened. I know there's like things you do to get out of a funk, like I'm not saying, oh my god, she journaled too. It's just like crazy that we have the same ideas. And also she listened to a podcast. I'm not even done watching the video yet, but we just got done listening to a podcast. Also, the podcast we listened to, Leo Skepi, Alyssa is actually the reason I came across that podcast. And now I haven't made pancakes in probably 4 years. What? That's so wild to me. I don't know. I just love when like my life kind of aligns with people like that, because it's like, oh my god, you're doing that too? Like, look at us go. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna finish watching the video. Okay, so now I'm just picking up my room. I have a lot of garbage, you know, when I'm sick. I'm just always throwing my garbage there, especially, so I need to fix that. Why is the camera blurry? Who knows? And then I just picked up my nightstand. It wasn't too messy. I just need to kind of pick it up. Like my dresser, my desk, these areas of my room get the messiest because I just throw stuff on there. Also, don't mind the rest of my room being a mess. I definitely need to do a deep clean in my room, like this year for sure, but I haven't been doing that, so I just pick it up here and there. But it's fine, you know, picking it up is better than not doing anything at all. Also, just ignore those clothes there. They're dirty because my folded clothes are in my other hamper that I need to put away. I need to do like a whole closet dresser clean out because I have too much clothes and nowhere to put them. That's why I just like leave them there. It's so bad, but at least they're folded. So that's better than not being folded, you know? After I pick up my room, lighting a candle is just a must. You have to. I know this is like a Christmas scent, but I love it. I love all things coconut. And then I just sat down and did some journaling. I love journaling. I love this journal. I'll leave the link down below. It's from Jess Conti, one of my favorite YouTubers. This journal is amazing. It's guided, so you don't have to think about what to do. It tells you what to do. I love it. And then I just wanted to read some few pages from my sensitive book. It's so good.